included. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular. That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, my goodness. No, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our side. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looked...
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. A moment here now to see the numbers for Jordan Poole.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for the Hawks, at the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position, so he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
And at this point late in the season, Brent, any danger that contenders that might be coasting can't flip the switch for the playoffs?
I don't think so, Kevin. There's a lot of talk about you want to be hot going into the playoffs. And, you know, I've looked at numbers like that where teams who have gone in, even teams who have won the championship, have been 500 in their last 14 or 15 or 16 games. And, you know, I think it's just a matter of experience. And those teams that have it, they understand the tempo with which they can play before they head into the postseason action.
Young outside. There's the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And another 3 for Golden State.
Love it when Wiggins plays with this kind of confidence, especially off of the dribble where he can get dangerous.
Here's Young. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young against Curry. Collins, a screen on Curry. Here's Young. Collins wide open. He fires. It's good from long range.
John Collins continuing to show that he's willing to work on that three-point range.
Thompson from long range. Rebound, Atlanta. 54 seconds left in the first. Here's Capella trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Detroit. Capella sets a screen for Young. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa is checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Green. Otto Porter Jr. he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. Gallinari outside. Okongwu with the screen for Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wright. Porter pulls it in.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if they're going to keep missing layups.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Gallinari, Lou Williams out there with Wright. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle. Wright outside. Banked in off the glass. Warriors leading by 13. Curry kicks to Poole. Back to Curry for three. Okongwu grabs the board. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for him. Outside, Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. Curry way outside, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Williams. 1:10 left in the first half of the game. Out to Gallinari. Latrey. Offensive rebound. Outside Williams. They shoot again. Got a piece of it. The three from Poole. Another three for Golden State.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Okongwu kicks to Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside, it really doesn't matter. Lou Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
Back to Porter. Golden State moving the ball around. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Williams. Bielitsa, screen on Williams. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
That's what happens. You play up on Curry too much, and then he finds an angle, delivers the ball. Devastating pick and roll.
And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Young drives in. That one goes in.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Curry from deep three-point land. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hey, folks, and welcome.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to this guy on the perimeter. He's too accurate with the shot right now, and he's
All right, now we can take... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, and the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success. They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Curry against Young. Great D that time from Curry. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it didn't work well in the 2019 finals. Curry is starting to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
It's Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 12 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Herter passes to Young. From 12 feet out, connects, the jumper drops. And it's 6 points for Trae Young.
Young's got just incredible confidence.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Young. Pass to Herter. Kicks it out to Collins. Hands it from downtown. Collins has got his second basket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the pick. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ball's knocked loose. The pass to Curry. From outside the arc. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Looney with that constant effort on the defensive end. So solid.
Young inside. Makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Why even bring it inside when you got him on the perimeter after that quarter? And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Klay Thompson.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Hunter is out there with Gallinari, and it's Okongwu into the 5. So that's the Hawks 5.
The Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
Kuminga with it. He's against Young. Bucket is good. And the Warriors lead by 18. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Green with the screen on Bogdanovich. Thompson against Bogdanovich. And here's Poole for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Good D by Thompson.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup
And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, it seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the three ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the three ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-game.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Gallinari with it. Now Green defending. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And they ran that pick and roll extremely precise. The result was a good look for Gallinari.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kuminga with it. The three. The rebound by Young. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Twelve seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Team second.
The first one falls.
What sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does.
It's Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 19.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 17. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Bick.